Hello, welcome back for the third and final part of this run-through of Anachrony. This is not going to be a full run-through because this game is quite long, but I will do a little bit more here because I want to show you how the impact works, because that's a big thing in this game. After this round, the impact is going to happen. So let's get started. First of all, we'll do the preparation, and let's take a look at what's in the mine for this round. So we'll have gold, 3 uranium and 1 titanium. I also have gold and uranium over here, of course, as always. For the recruitment, we have, we have 1 scientist, no engineers, 2 administrators. That's why you can just leave whatever is left there because you don't have to refill them. And that was it. And then we do the new super project. So we'll take a look at this one. We just ignore that space there. And this one you can go, let's see, oh, this is nice. You can increase the morale by sending an administrator with some water, and you get 6 points as well. So that one is a nice one. And I actually have that tile. Let's see, I have that one that is required to build it. So I will probably aim for that. That's kind of nice. Okay, and then of course we will shift buildings as well. So shift these. And new ones come up like that. So that was the preparation phase, and now we go into paradox. And now we both have a warp tile out, so both of us will have to roll the die. So I'll roll, and I didn't get any. Look at that. So Draco, and he got 1, but he's still 1 away from getting an anomaly. I'll show you down here. So there's no real danger. You see, he has 2 now. If he gets the third one, he gets an anomaly. But he can try to fix that during this round, travel back in time, and return that administrator that he got here. So it's no danger. Okay, so then we have the power-up phase. So we'll power up exosuits, and 3 or free. I think I'll grab 1 more. Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll pay a power core. And Draco, he gets 2 for free. I just love these miniatures. They just add so much to the game, even though you don't really need them, but they are so cool. And then he'll get 1 here for a power core, and he'll get 1 here for a gold. So it's a bit more expensive for him to get those guys out. But then again, his special skill on his leader is that after the impact he won't lose any spaces, because normally if you take a look here, these 2 spaces will be blocked after the impact, and then it will be harder to get people out, but they will be available for him. On my side, like Draco right now, Draco has 2 free and these 2 that cost, but they will be blocked. If he wasn't that leader, it's not going to happen for him. Mine, I have 2 for free here, but they are going to be blocked. And then this one is not for free, so it, sort of after the impact, Draco is actually stronger than I am in the powering up phase. And then we have the warp tiles, and so we select warp tiles. And let's see. And we reveal, and Draco, I didn't want anything, Draco wanted an Anachrony, because he needs that to build his next time machine, or power plants as it's called. And he wants to have tiles out here so he can travel back and remove them, because that's the how he gets his track going here, which can give him a lot of points if he does a lot of time traveling during the game. Okay, so we are ready for the action round. So I'm still the first player, so I'm the first to act here. And let's see, now I think I need to I kind of want that super project in the next round, so I have to plan for that, which means I will need some water and some gold. So I think I will start off with sending a genius as an engineer over to the mines, where I will pick up 2 gold, 1 there and 1 there. So I have the gold that I need. And then I'll also use my free action, of course, I keep forgetting I should remove this marker at the cleanup. So the marker should be there. I'll send out my robot as a scientist. I'll send him up here while I get 4 water, because I really need that. So I can do 2 things at once, which is really nice, especially if I want to go for these places that are sort of first to grab before you have to start paying water. So that's a strong ability I have there. But Draco, he's going to need to wake people up, and then he needs water. So I think he will send his genius down here once again to grab 3 water, and genius will come home awake, so it's okay for him. And now we have a bunch of water, so he can wake everybody up, and the morale will go up, which will give him more points as well there. So okay, so it's my turn, and I sort of need to wake people up also, but I want to grab good places out here before they get occupied. And I do need some titanium as well, so I'll send another genius to the mine as an engineer, or not, let's just send the engineer instead, yeah. And now I'll take 2 titanium. So it's Draco's turn, and he will wake his workers. So he will send his administrator down here. He will have to pay 5 water, which he has. And so everybody will wake up and they get breakfast, so they are happy, and his morale will go up 1 step. But it also increases the next time he wakes them up, he has to pay 6 water, so there we go. Now everyone is ready to go working, and he has his exosuits ready, so he is ready to do a lot of stuff this round. I only have 1 exosuit left though, so let's think, what do I really need? I kind of want to, because the thing is, I would like to do a time travel and return my, well, let's not focus on that, let's ignore that, because I don't get that many points here anyway. I have big jumps though, from 2 to 4 and then to 8, so maybe I should go for that. I could send 1 guy back to return a scientist. I don't have a scientist, but I could recruit 1. Then I don't have any more workers. And now I can't send back a genius and pretend he's a scientist. When you do this sort of sending someone back or returning a worker, basically, in any case it happens, it has to be exactly that worker, so that's how it goes. But I think instead, maybe I should instead focus on, so I'll be paying that. I think I should do I'll do a research action instead. So I'll send my genius, as he was a scientist, over here. Or should I? Yeah, let's do that. And now I don't really care so much about the symbols here. Perhaps I should get a circle, because I don't have any circles, so let's do that. And I'll get a circle with the computer chip. You can lock in 1 of these dice to be sure that you get the exact shape or the exact symbol. You have to choose there. Where are they? There they are. So I got me a circle, and if I have these at the end of the game, 1 set, which is 1 circle, 1 triangle and 1 square, no matter the symbol, then I also get 2 extra points. So these will be worth 1 point each plus 2, so this is 5 points at the end. But I am planning to use this to buy a super project, so. Okay, so that was my turn. Now it's Draco, and he will start sending people out to the city using his exosuits, of course, as he has so many of them. And he wants to build a power plant. Yeah, but he doesn't. There's no titanium for him to grab. Oh, so he can't do that. I already took the titanium from the mine over there. So Draco can't do that. Well, let's instead, and I think instead he will send an administrator to do a recruit action, and he will recruit a genius. Because that's sort of always a good action. You get the wild card worker, and he's ready to go right away. So. And he also gets to pick 1 of these bonuses, and I think he really needs. He could pick a point or 2 water, but I think he will go for power core because he needs that, so he can power up his suits after the impact as well. And that is my turn, and I don't have any exosuits left. I have one guy ready, but on the other hand, maybe I should save him, because remember, I need someone to wake everyone up as well. So I wanna, but then again, I will get, it's no problem. I'll get, from the mine, I'll get 2 guys that will come home awake, because they're they're engineers. So I don't have to force awake them again, because that wouldn't be good. So let's see, should I'm not going to time travel. I don't have that much water though. So maybe, I think actually I will pass. I will pass for now and save this guy for the next round. So now Draco is all alone, so he can do all these things that he wants by himself. So I think he will start off by... we'll start off by sending a genius, and he will go to the recruitment space. He'll pay a water to recruit an administrator. And then that will also give him 1 point, and then we use these little point markers, so he got 1 point there. And then he will send a scientist back in time. He'll have to pay 1 water. And the scientist will go travel in time back here, where he will return that administrator that he got earlier. So he goes back, and Draco has finished, he gets his warp tile back. And also he will increase on the time travel track here, so that's 2 points for him. And then he needs water, so I think he'll send 1 scientist out to the water plant to just pick up 4 water. And these spaces you can go as many as you like, so that's okay. These big worker placement spaces. I like the design of everything in this game. It's so natural and to understand how it works. It's so good. And so the last exosuit. I can't really build anything because it doesn't have any titanium. So that's sort of the what's stopping him there. So I think he will send his engineer. And we'll send him to the mines to just... should he... there's one action I haven't shown you, and it's the trade, but it's not good. It's not a good spot for Draco to trade now, so let's not do that. He will send his engineer to the mines where he'll pick up 2 uranium, so you can use them later on. So that was it. None of us have any actions left really. We're both passing, and we go to the cleanup. So everybody comes home, and we have to keep track of who comes home awake and who's sleeping, depending on what they were doing. Let's see, he's sleeping, and that guy as well. And this robot comes home that doesn't have any worker in it. And now we go check the car. Now we go check for impact, and we have impact. So now we are going to flip the card, and we'll see what happens during the impact. Really good play rate as well. So the first thing that happens is that the city starts burning. So the meteor hits Earth or hits the city, and if it starts burn, and we have to evacuate soon. So that's why we will flip this tile, because then we will get the option to evacuate. So here we go. Now it's burning up there, but now we have a new action that we can evacuate. And the evacuation works just like any action. You have to send a guy in an exosuit over there. It doesn't matter which kind of worker it is. But the last one to do it within a 2-play game, the second guy to do it gets -3 points. So you want to be the first one to do it, basically. But to do it, you have to fulfill your requirements. So Draco has to have built 3 power plants up here to be able to evacuate. And once he does, he will get the points, and then the game will go on. I, on the other hand, I have to build 3 laboratories. I have 2, so I'm working on it, but there's a bit to go. We have to do some stuff to make this work. And now we will also put out some tiles. So I will show you how that works. So now, first of all, spaces will be blocked. So down here on Draco's board, but remember, he has this leader, the High Sunwalker Amina, so his spaces doesn't get blocked. So we go over to my board instead. So on my board we can demonstrate how it works. So here we're going to block off spaces. So these 2 spaces are now blocked off. I can't power up suits there anymore, and I don't get water for those empty spaces either. That's kind of rough. It's going to affect the game a lot, and I really love this system because it sort of makes the game quicker in the end game. Most of the worker placement games are sort of get longer and longer as we go because people get more and more workers to do stuff with. But not in this game. It's really nice. So, and also we will put out these tiles here. These are random, so you don't know what's going to come. And look at that and that. So now this space doesn't cost a water anymore, but instead these are one-time actions. Once we have done each of these actions, we flip the we flip it like this, and it's blocked. And once all 6 of those spaces are blocked, then the game ends. Then the city is in ruins. So we can affect how fast the game will end, because depending on if we want to go there or not. So these actions are like powered up. They're better, but they're on one-time use now. And so either the game ends after 7 rounds or after the city is done for, and so the players can affect the end of the game, which I really like as well. I love that when you have this variable end game trigger, so it's up to the players sort of. And if you're in the lead, let's say I have evacuated, I got some points and so on, then and Draco hasn't, then I could be quick about it and try to end the game before he has a chance. Okay, so that was the things that happened during the impact, as all these symbols tells us. And now we are ready for another round, so we'll do the preparation. So let's see, we will check what's in the mine. And remember, since the impact was, the topmost space is always neutronium. Then we will have, let's see, 1 gold, 1 uranium, and 2 titanium. And that's good news for Draco, because he really needs titanium. So that increases his chances of being able to pick up at least some of them. I will take a look at the recruitment pool. Oh, by the way, my flag should be there. And we have 1 scientist, 2 engineers, and no administrator, so he has to go. And we'll have a genius as well. And now there's been a bunch of genius. Some games, they are really rare, so it varies with the cards, which is fun. And then we'll take a look at the next super project. So this one will be sort of shown to us in the future. We'll have an idea on it. And this one means every step you did on the time travel track will be worth 1 more point. So if you're into that, then you really want to get that one. Okay, then we are going to shift the building stats. So new buildings comes up. Now this one is nice. I'll just take an example here. Here you can do a free action to get 1 water. You don't have to spend an action, and you also get 3 water once you build it just 1 time. So there's a bunch of these really good buildings out there. But we need to focus on the buildings that we need to evacuate, the evacuation conditions. So that was the preparation. Now we go into Paradox, and now we take a look on the board. Well, in this tile, Draco has to roll. So he'll get 1. Oh, I get to show you this as well. Now he gets another, what's it called? Paradox. That means he'll get an anomaly. So all these are removed. He starts at 0 again, and he'll get the anomaly. And this one, well, there's a constellation prize here. He gets to remove 1 of his warp tiles, so we'll remove this one, of course. And if he had more here, he wouldn't need to keep rolling. Once you get these anomaly, you stop rolling for that round. So this one is 3 minus points in the end, if he still has it. To remove it, he has to send a worker with either 2 cubes of the normal stuff, or 1 neutronium and 2 water. But the worker he sends here will die. So it's sort of like he goes in to clean some toxic waste, and he doesn't come home again. Okay, so Draco can put this anywhere he wants, because he has this special ability with the Path of Salvation to put it anywhere he wants. Normally he has to put it all the way to the left, which would be here. But that would block spaces there. So I think he will just put it over here, because he's not going to build 3 factories anyway. I mean, he probably wants to remove it to not get the 3 minus points, but yeah. Okay, and it's my turn to roll for paradoxes. I'm not so worried about them, because, as you know, I have 4 spaces down here to have them. before I get an anomaly, and also I have my building that I can remove them with. So that was the paradox phase. Now we go to power up, and let's see, now it's a bit trickier. So I'll get one guy for free. Then I'll take one here, pay a power core, and I'll take one down here where I'll pay a gold, because I only need 3 gold. For Draco it's much easier because nothing has happened at his place, so he has 2 free, that's normal, and he'll get another guy for a uranium, and a 4th guy for a uranium actually. So he has 4 and I have 3. Then we go to the warp tiles, and now let's see, what do we want? Yeah, okay, so Draco takes that, I'll take that. Okay, so 1 each. Draco wants a neutronium, he needs that for his power plant building, and I got the powered up suit. So that's how a way to get the powered up suit for free. I didn't have to pay that. I didn't even have a power core, or well, I could pay the resource cube, but so 1 guy for free, and Draco gets 1 neutronium, because he needs 3 in total to build first. Let's see, first this power plant, and then that one, because he has to build all 3 of them to be able to evacuate. So that was the warp phase, and now we go to action round. So I'm still the first player, Draco hasn't taken that. So let's take a look at the new actions out here, by the way. So here we have, if you go here, you get to do another, so you get to do 2 science actions at once. If you go here, you get to remove 2 paradoxes, which is nice. If you go there, you can wake everyone without paying any water. There your morale will go up 1 step. There it's cheaper, you can have a discount of 1 of those cubes, the normal ones. This one is a bit special. This one lets you, gives you points. If you build something in the first row, you get 1 point, 2 points, and 3 points in the third row. So let's say I go for building my 3rd laboratory space, I'll get 3 points as a bonus. That's good. So maybe I should focus on that. Okay, but no, I will build a super project first of all. That was my plan. So my engineer goes out, and he will go, and that tile doesn't affect it, it's only if you build a building there. But I will go here, which means I'll get the discount of 1 cube, which is nice. And the super project that I want is the one that the timeline we are in, actually. So I have that, I have the scientific breakthrough for it, as you can see there. So I'll pay that. And I need to pay 4 water, which I have. And then 1 titanium, because an engineer is there, so I get the discount. And then I get 1 discount extra, so I'll get a discount of the gold as well. So I'll only pay 1 gold and 1 titanium. So that was good. Good usage there. And so that means this tile is mine. I'll get 6 points, and I have an action where I can send an administrator, pay 1 water to raise the morale. That's really nice. That's a way to sort. Then it's more okay for me. These should be removed, by the way. Then it's more okay for me to do these. What's it called? The force awaken people, because it doesn't really matter, because they will. If I do that, I force wake them, then the morale goes down, but then I can raise the morale again by using my special building, my super project. So I can put it anywhere I want. I'm not really none of us are building factories this match. I'm not going to build any more time machines, so I'll put it up here. So there we go, and I mean, I don't want to put it where I block myself, so that's a good spot. And so we have 1 super project each, and that was my action. Now it's Draco's turn. I think Draco, let's see, what is he going for? Oh, by the way, sorry Draco, I forgot, when he built his super project in part 2, he should have gotten 2 science actions right away. Sorry Draco, I will have to put in a subtitle about that. But okay, so Draco gets 2 scientific actions. So I think he will go for a square, and he got that marker. He will do another one. Now he will go for a triangle then. Triangle with the candy. Okay. So that, and he went full square. We got that. Okay. Yeah. So he should have all of those because now Draco has a set. 3 different shapes, so he will get a total of 5 points there. So it's good that I caught that. I mean, it's easy to make mistakes, of course, when you're doing run-throughs like this, but oh, by the way, I did another mistake while I'm at it. I had another tile over here, so in the warp phase I should be rolling twice. So I'll get another paradox. You see, it's so easy to make mistakes. Okay, so now I think we are okay to keep playing, and so it is Draco's turn, and he wants to build. So he will go. First of all, he needs titanium to do that. So he'll go over here, where he will grab 1 titanium and 1 neutronium. He doesn't want to miss that one, so it's unique. Then it's my turn, and I think I will do my free action once again, send 1 guy out as a scientist, as a robot scientist, and he'll pick up 4 water for me. So I will use that water, and then I have still my turn. So now I will spend this administrator down here with the water to raise morale on my super project. So that's 3 points for me. That's really good. So that was my action. Now it's Draco's turn. And now I think he has everything he needs to build. So he'll send the genius as a engineer and send him to the building space where he will get points here as well. And so he will build a second power plant, which means he will spend neutronium, 1 titanium because of the discount, and 2 water. So now he gets his second time machine, as I like to call them. So let's see, what does he want? I think he'll take this one, where he can send a scientist back 2 spaces, and this guy will come back awake as well. And it goes over here, of course. And since he built something in this row, because of that special tile there, 1 time use, he'll get 2 points for that as well. So that's 2 free points for Draco. And so, yeah, that was Draco's turn. Now it's my turn. And I need to wake my people up. So I'll send my genius down here. And I only pay, because my building here, I only pay half the water cost, so I'll pay 4 water. And that means everybody wakes up, having gotten breakfast, they are ready to go, and I'll get raise the morale, which brings me to 5 points. And now it's that was my action. It's Draco's turn. So let's see. He needs 2 more titanium. Oh, he only needs 1 more actually. Ooh, okay, so he could actually pull this off. So let's send his administrator down here, where he'll get 3 water. And then it's my turn. And I need to build a laboratory, so I need uranium. Yeah, that's the thing I need. I need to go to the mines with an engineer. And I'll go here and I'll get those 2 uranium that I need. Now I have everything to build my 3rd laboratory. And Draco's turn. So he has everything he needs. Yeah. He has everything he needs to build. But he has to wake people up. And he doesn't have the water for it, so he will force... he can do that later. Okay, so now he'll just send his genius as an engineer. And he'll go over here to the World Council, where he'll pay 1 water, because he went there. And now he will pay 2 neutronium. No, he doesn't have any titanium. Oh, I keep missing that. Okay, so he didn't go there then. Instead, he went over to the mines to pick up a gold and a titanium. So he can do it the next turn. Okay. So it's my turn again, and so everything I need to build, right? No, I need another water. Ouch. Okay, and I can't really fix that. Okay, so I'll have to build that the next round then. So let's go pick up some water because I'm going to need it. So I'll send my... Should I? Oh, I just realized something. Instead of waking my guys, I could have gone here, recruited someone, and that would have wakened them up there. Oh, that's bad, but that's too late to fix now. I'll go over here, get 4 water that I can use the next round. Yeah. Okay, and it's Draco's turn. And now he will force wake everyone. So he'll do his free action, which lowers his morale. And everybody wakes up. And that means he has some guys here, so he can send this guy, the genius, out as an engineer over here. He'll pay 1 water to go there. And now he'll pay 2 neutronium and 1 titanium and 2 water. Because you still get the discount up there if you send an engineer. It's like you imitate the space down here. So now he will build his last power plant that he needs. So let's see. The last slot there, and he will just take one that is points. He's probably not going to do 3 time travels in one round anyway. But now he filled them all up. He did his what is required for the evacuation, so he can evacuate the first thing he does in the next round, basically. And I don't have that much left to do. I will send an engineer here, a scientist, to be able to remove 1 paradox. That's good. And Draco, he could travel in time, but there's nothing to return for him. There's no real point for him to do that. I think, no, he will actually send a scientist over here, and he will bring 1 uranium and 1 gold. So then he gets to get rid of this, but the scientist dies. So he gets rid of the anomaly that would have cost him 3 points in the end, but he killed 1 of the scientists. So, but that's worth it, of course. And then I will pass, and Draco will pass, and we go to the cleanup. But this video is getting really long, so I will stop here. Now I will just show you when Draco returns his guy like this, like normal, then this tile flips over, and now I'll return this guy, and then this tile flips over, and so these cannot be used again in the game. And once all 6 are done like that, then the game ends, or at the end of round 7, whichever happens first. So that's basically it. I didn't show you the evacuation, but it's just sending a guy out here saying, okay, I'm evacuating. And then if you complete it, to do that, you have to complete your objective first. So when I build 3 of these research labs, then I can do it. I will get 5 points. Also at that time show how many scientific breakthroughs do I have, together with how many scientists, how many pairs, basically. I'll get 2 points for each of those. So that's the main way to get points in this game, but there are other ways as well. So I hope you enjoyed. It's on the longer side, but I hope you stick with me to the end. So thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see my solo plays when they come up, you can check that out. You can just click the little eye up here to go straight to the playlist for Anachrony. There's going to be a bunch of more videos coming out from Boardgames with Niramas for Anachrony, because this is one of my favorite games. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great evening or morning, or whenever you're watching this. Take care.